you know, he's elegant, he's quality, he covers the pitch, gets all over, he very rarely gives the ball away. Is he destined for a big club in the UK or in England, or do you think possibly he could go abroad to one of the big boys?
I think he can go anywhere he wants. I still think there's more to come from Declan as a player. I think, you know, I see him surge past people to get out of trouble. I'd like to see him do that a little bit more regularly. I think there's goals. He's got a decent finish. I think there's goals in his game. So I certainly think there's more improvement to come from Dec. Listen, he owes West Ham absolutely nothing. He's been brilliant. He's driven them to 2 European campaigns. I don't think he'll be moving anytime soon, and when I say anytime soon, not before next summer. That certainly won't be the case. But the fact after this, depending how far England go, if England go a long way in this tournament, he's putting himself in a shop window all the time, which is a good thing. You know, you want your players to call attention from elsewhere. You know, he's an outstanding player, and what player wouldn't turn around and say, you know what, my ambition is not to play in the Champions League, but I'd love to see him drive West Ham into Champions League football. But listen, he's got the world at his feet, and I hope he keeps improving. I wish he played forward a little bit more regularly. I've seen a wonderful range of passing from him on a regular basis. He's got the ability to hit those big diagonals. I would like to see him be a bit more forthright. I'd like to see him surge. I've seen him surge past 3 or 4 players, you know, for West Ham on occasion. And often it's a case, the first one is to get himself out of trouble, or the game's gone away from the team and then he picks the game up by the scruff of the neck in something he does. I think what Simon's saying is, and what I see is, there's so much more to come from this kid, and that in itself is brilliant. I think if he's the completed article, you think, okay, fine, you are what you are. With Declan, I don't think that. I think there's another 25%, 30% more to come from him, you know, and he needs encouragement to say, right, okay, we want you to break things up, but also as well, have you got it in your locker to hit those diagonals? Have you got it in your locker to surge forward and get shots away and get in the box? I think he's got the whole lot and more to come.
There you go. Stuart agrees with Simon.
Well, that's the thing. What Gareth might be saying to him. No, look, don't let the guys in front of you get on with it, and you just sitting there. It depends on what Gareth's saying to him, really, Stu, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem. Has anyone ever told you when you were playing, you know, don't play the ball forward and don't look to score a goal? Well, it's not the case.
No, Arsene Wenger would get the right time if he didn't pass it forward. But the thing about it is, it's just better common sense in midfield, isn't it? I hate it when people say I'm the holding midfielder, I'm the attacking midfielder. For me, you've got to be like a Brian Robson. You've got to be box to box, a little bit like Bellingham can do. But Declan Rice, as you rightly said there, he can do all that. I've seen him for West Ham many occasions as well. And he goes, like you said, goes past players, he gets forward, he scores goals. He's always creative around the 18-yard box. So I want to see that in an England shirt as well. But that
England team, surely if Bellingham's gone forward, shooting forward to get on the end of a cross, then Declan can sit, and vice versa.
Vice versa, of course it is.
That's just game understanding, isn't it? You know what I mean? If someone goes, then I sit. His main job in the team is to break things up and stop counter-attacks, which he does extremely well. And the further we go on in the tournament, the more he'll be needed to do that. But I'm paying him the biggest compliment, and I think somewhere in there Simon might be as well, saying that there's more to come from him. I'm not seeing it. I think there's more to come from Dec.
Absolutely. I think so too. I think there's a little bit of a danger that Declan himself believes he's getting cloned here as a holding defensive midfielder. I think we're all in agreement he's got much more in his locker than that. Where I disagree with Simon when he says that he's underwhelmed by Declan Rice, I think anything but. I think he's a terrific player, but where I do take his point is, like Stuart said, I think there's plenty more in the locker, and I think it will come out. I mean, he's still a young man. He's still got a lot of football to be played. He will play Champions League football at some stage. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And we're talking about somebody that's developing all the time.
Okay, Stewie, listen, good luck Sunday night. We look forward to it. Thanks to Stuart Pearce. He'll be on commentary duty for England-Senegal this Sunday, 7 p.m. Don't forget, on talkSPORT.